Hey guys, welcome back to King's Outdoor Life. It's Monday, July 12th, and this is where bird season begins. People ask me, what do you do for your bird dogs? How do you train your dogs? Both for fun stuff like this, but also dove season's coming up. We're just over 50 days from dove season here in Alabama, and that's exciting for us. So we have to start now getting ready for that. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of work, but today I'm going to kind of show you what I do leading up to bird season. We're just going to go for a little walk, do a little work. One thing it does is kind of gets their minds back reactivated. Another thing I want to do today is this is a chest mount for the GoPro. I'm going to try it out and just see if I like that angle. So anyway, a couple things we're working on today. Thanks for tuning in. Please click the like and subscribe button at some point in the video, and so we can keep this thing going. All right, part of the reason I want to try this chest mount for the GoPro is usually I use the head mount, but my head's constantly moving around, and it made for some pretty wobbly video sometimes. So I'm just going to try this, see how it goes, see what you can see, and see if I like it or not. I don't know, hard to say yet. So anyway, we're going to try it. I got Dolly here sitting beside me. Sadie decided to sit on the dam of the pond up there. So hopefully I can just start right now. They're all kind of watching. I got the bumper here. I call this a bumper, dummy, whatever. Sadie, sit. So I told her to sit. I should have just something easy right out here. They both see it, and they're waiting for a command. So I want to just tell them, Dolly. Tell Dolly to go get it, and she'll bring it back. And Sadie's expected to sit there and watch, and that's hard for her. So sometimes what we're working on are the things they don't want to do. Good girl, give. Good girl, give. Mainly we want to do things they don't want to do, because the reason they don't want to do it is something in their mind tells them they don't want to do it, and we got to tell them to do what we want to do. Sadie. So I'll send Sadie. She'll go get it now and bring it back. These dogs love to retrieve. That's their natural ability, is to retrieve. Something inside their brain says retrieve. So the retrieving is not what they need as much work on as the other things, like mind your manners, do what you're told when you're told, and the retrieving comes naturally. All right, let's go for a walk. Just going for a walk. What do you learn from walking? Well, hopefully right now I'm learning, once I watch this video back, what the camera angle looks like. But what you learn from walking is, no matter what you're doing, you want the dogs to listen to you. Sadie went with me to South Dakota last year, and one of the key aspects of hunting out there is the handling, or at least the way we do it, of making your dog handle go where you want her to go. Good girl, Sadie. Good girl, Dolly. Dolly hopefully will go to South Dakota this year, but she's going to be more of this kind of dog. Hey, stay with me. When you shoot something, maybe I'll go get it, or hopefully find that bird that is, maybe crippled or whatever the rest of the dogs can't find. The more dogs with the nose to the ground, the better. So that's going to be Dolly's job this year. So the other thing the walking does is it gets their pads, their feet, built back up. It toughens them up. If they've been sitting around eating chocolate all year, I don't feed my dogs chocolate, but you get the point, then their pads get soft, and you will get their pads toughened up. So we're just gonna teach them things like listen, hep, hep, hep. Sadie, she should look back, and I'm gonna give her a hand signal. You can't see my hand, telling her to come back down this way. So that's what we're working on. Listen to the whistle, watch my hand signals, and go where I want you to go. And occasionally stop them, make them sit, throw them a bumper, do that sort of thing. So we were walking along here, and I got Sadie out there in front of me, 10, 12 yards, could be further, but I made them both sit. I came up and put a lead on Dolly. These leashes I'll also call a lead. I like using those because I want them to do what I want them to do and control them. So I don't want Dolly to go here. I'm standing on her lead, and I'm sending one behind Sadie to remind her what the word back. She hadn't heard the word back in a while. Sometimes she wants to make the retrieve on her own and not listen, And sometimes she needs to stop and listen to my commands. So that's one thing we're going to work on this off season, are blind retrieves, listen to my commands for handling, and also looking for a dead bird, searching dead in a specific area. We'll work on that in a minute too. So now we're down in the woods. This is a little, as we call it in Alabama, a holler. I guess you'd call it a hollow, but anyway, you can see a little creek down here. I like getting them down in the wooded area, just varying terrain. Makes them kind of learn to hunt up and down the sides of hills. This way. You know, going through the creeks, across creeks. You want to introduce your dog, let me say that slower. You want to introduce your dog to as much varied terrain and circumstances as possible. That way when you get in a hunting situation, they encounter something, it's nothing new. Like, see right there, that's a perfect example. She had to climb that steep bank. It's about 5 or 6 feet straight down, and to get out of there she had to climb it. Kind of adjusting my camera here. Yeah, I like it. So it makes them see things different and cross over things that they might have never crossed before. So they're gonna work the side of that hill over there. And that's what I want to do, just work out in front. This is good for Dolly because sometimes she wants to just stay with me. And sometimes I want her to be out there in front hunting. So I like to let her get out there with Sadie some, but then she'll come back to me. The other day she got separated from us, and by us I mean she got separated from me and she got separated from Sadie, and she panicked. She's a big baby, big house dog wannabe. But anyway, so she's gonna have to learn to explore. So Sadie stopped up there. I think you missed that because of the tree. Sadie stopped, looked for me, found me, and then went on about her hunting. All right, so we come through that holler, we're back in the next field. I got them both kind of close here. I'm gonna work on the blind retrieve, but not too blind, right? I'm gonna drop this bumper right here. I'm gonna keep walking up the hill here. Sadie, hill. Sadie, here. She's not listening. Hey, heel, let's go. She wants to hunt. She doesn't understand why I expect her to come back. So that's what these things do. Good girl, listen, whatever I say, okay? You need to listen, good girl. All right, we're just walking up through here. Hey, sit. Sit. So I'm gonna sit her down right there. Come on, sit. It's a little further than I would like for it to be for this first one, but we'll try it anyway. Stay. Come on, Dolly, I'm gonna bring Dolly with me. If you imagine a baseball field, I'm gonna go to home plate. Uh-oh, you didn't listen. Come on. Sit, Dolly, we're gonna make you sit. Hey, listen. Everybody's gotta listen now. It's part of the training, we gotta listen. We're gonna put the leashes on. What does the leashes do? The leashes say, hey, I'm in control. Sit, sit, stay. Sit. Oh, right here. I've already forgotten where it was now. Right here, come on. And I sit, stay. Now what are you doing? You're supposed to be walking, you're supposed to be back here. Walk back here with me. All right, so then let's set this up again. If you imagine a baseball field, I'm at home plate. Sadie's at the pitcher's mound, and I dropped that bumper or dummy back there at second base. Remember when I threw the dumper? I say that a lot. Remember when I threw the bumper and I told her to go B-A-C-K? This one I will remind her here, but she didn't see it thrown this time. So she's just gotta trust me when I say go. All right, I gotta hurry, she's about to give up. Ready? Go back. Sadie, go back. She's like, I didn't see anything fall. Go back. Sadie, back. So wow, we're real rusty on this. Listen, go back, back, back. I'm walking towards her saying, back. She's like, there's nothing to go after. Go back. You're doing it the wrong way. Go back. Trust me. Trust me. Back. Psst. Listen. Go this way. I'm giving her a hand signal. Go to the left. Dead. Dead. Good girl. So a little something went off in her brain right there. Said he sent me back. Good girl. Even though he didn't throw anything. Good girl. You found it. Yeah, if I send you, there's something going to be there. Yes, if I send you, go. Okay. If I send you, go. All right. Go. 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 Hunt him up. Go. Hunt him up. Go. Hunt him up, Dolly. Hunt him up. Go, Dolly. So this is a command Dolly needs to hear more of. Go. Hunt him up. because she's just staying with me. You know, I don't know for sure what her job's going to be yet, so she may just stay with me while we're hunting. We'll see. All right, we'll keep walking and we'll repeat that exercise in a minute. There's a little pond in the woods over here. Now, if you're seeing this video saying, well, I can't do this, I don't have fields and ponds and all these different things, it doesn't have to be that. Any amount of training you can get them out and do, 15 minutes is all it takes. 15 minutes, even twice a day, if you can't once a day, makes them build the repetition of, hey, I can do this. I can do these things. Quick little public service announcement. Pick up your trash. I don't know if you can see this or not. A Bud Light can here in the middle of the woods. There should not even be anybody back here. They are both at my feet. Before I leave this pretty little spot, I want to see. I have no idea what Dolly's going to do. So let's give it a try. Very steep hill down to that little pond. I'm going to toss the bump right there. Dolly, watch her. She loves to leap. So she's got a little drive in her that we've never seen before. She might make a duck dog after all. I don't know. We'll see. Come on, girl. Good job. Come on. Bring it up this hill. Good girl. It's about 6 feet vertical drop down to the... Good girl. Good girl. It's about 6 feet of vertical drop down to the water. Very, very steep. And she just launched off of it. Love it. All right, let's go. Good girl. All right, last thing we're going to work on, heel, is we're going up through here, and I want her to get in this cover and work this thick stuff. I don't want to get in there, but I want her to get in there. Hey, hey, hey. So what you got to get them used to doing is listening to get into something. Maybe it's to find a dead bird, or maybe it's just to hunt something up. Hey, 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 let's go. Get in here. Get in here. Get in there. Good girl. Get in there. Get in there. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. Dolly's like, dude, it's briars and all kinds of stuff. I don't want any part of that. Sadie loves it. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. I don't want to get in there, but I need her to get in there to make sure there's no birds in there, right? So send her in. That's just a little command to work on. Get in there, and then tomorrow I will pitch a bumper in there, tell her to get in, then tell her to hunt dead. I may do that in a better spot for me to get in there to her, because sometimes you need help them. Good girl, had a girl. So she went in, she hunted it, now she's out. All right, that's pretty well it for the day. Again, 15 minutes if you can do it, 20 minutes. I've done a little further my walk today. Let's see if you can see this. 1.12 miles at this point, 35 minutes all total is what I've done. And I've stopped and talked and did several things, but anyway, it didn't take a lot. It just takes repetition. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, share with a friend.